Hello, my Sagittarius friends, and welcome. Davidskytarot. We're going to do your heart spreads for mid-August 2021. And you can see me okay? This is reads your you and your person, whoever's in your heart, really, whoever's on your mind. So you don't necessarily even have to be with them. It's going to pick it up. 8-card spread. It's kind of looking at you as the first house, your person as the 7th house, the other, the mirror. It's an astrologer too. It's always a go together, astrology and tarot. There's your reading right there. No, no, I'm not gonna look. I've got this feeling like don't look. All cards down. I want a surprise. Sagittarius, we like surprises, don't we? If you got a Sagittarius Mars, like especially sexually, so if you're surprised or scared by your lover, it's like, oh, that's the best, you know? Yeah. So let's see here. We're getting for our Saggies in the name of light and love. So it serves the greatest good. What can Spirit tell us here about our Sag and whoever it is they're thinking about, whoever's on your mind, whoever's in your heart? It's mid-August time frame. High cotton, Leo, through the port. I hope you're watching the Soul Family read. I wish you would if you haven't checked it out. It's up for the weekend, and it's up for all week. And on Fridays, I do it the daily read. On Fridays, I make it the weekend read. So right now, we're going to do your heart spread. This is you, Saggies, 5 of Swords. Okay. Now, let me, before I say anything, look at your person, the Wheel of Fortune. So here we have, don't worry, read the bottom of the deck on this one. This is your energy in and around love and relationships, just kind of as it is. And this is your person's energy in and around relationships as they are. Wheel of Fortune. Now this is interesting because the Wheel of Fortune represents Jupiter, which is your planet, Sagittarius. Our planet. I'm a strong Sagittarius myself. But I leave myself out of this reading. I do read myself into the Soul Tribe reading. Please see if you're one of the Soul Tribe people. I would love it. But what I see this as incredibly auspicious here. Right off the bat, I have all kinds of good feelings about your person just based on this card. I'm thinking about you. I mean, you know you. But the reason I read you is so, like, first of all, I read you so if I say something and you go, that's not me, then you can quit wasting your time. I think a lot of tarot should do that. Maybe they do. But then if that part's right, then you can take maybe some trust in the fact that you're pulling in someone really good for you. Someone themselves that might have Jupiter energy. Could be Pisces or Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Think about, guys. But right off the bat, I have a good feeling. Now, the 5 of Swords, this is your energy from the past. Why I'm not so worried right now. Now, problem with this energy, it can affect the present. But let me tell you something about this person. They're Saggy, man. They love you. They're going to love you. They ain't going to sweat the details, the little stuff. You know, so in other words, you could be a little bitch, you could have a chip on your shoulder, you could be triggery, and they'll tolerate it pretty well, you know, within reason now. I mean, if they know you're the one, if they love you, they're drawn to you. I know my Saggies. Okay, so you're kind of lucky there. Because, yeah, you don't want to bring this into the relationship, and you know, this could be like having full-on arguments in your head, laying in bed, or even just standing in line at the grocery store, or walking in your mind. You're and then reliving like traumatic events in the past around a relationship, a fight, really. You know, probably about betrayal, something like this, because it's very strong emotions. And 5 of Swords, I see, I'm a little bit agitated. I don't have any air in my chart, too. I'm just sometimes that. But it's actually, I feel kind of agitated. And it's a very, 5 is that energy, like, you gotta do. 4 is stable, 5 is like, let's go. But here, you're just in your head, and it's negative. It could be negative thoughts, just keep replaying. But a lot of times, you know, this is a vicious fighting. So you're thinking back to maybe vicious fighting, some PTSD about it, you know. Now this is how you're reacting once you're in this relationship. Thank you. This is amazing. I told you, your person, Jupiter heals. Jupiter's in retrograde in Aquarius. Check it. Check what's going on with you. It just entered there. It's bringing the rain. That's a lot of, it's not just that. But that's the part I keep talking about. It's rain and it's rain. It's rain and love. It's really good, guys. And that's the soul tribe readings. Check it. So this person is making you come alive. Absolutely. I mean, this is like, yeah, I want to throw this off. I'm not. I'll throw that off the balcony. That Five of Swords is gone because the sun comes and just blows everything. It's like the sun comes up and it's daylight. In Cross Watcher, if you're there, good job, and they are all kind of into you. I mean, when someone has the Sun card as their reaction to you in the relationship, that means you. If this is your reading, you were all into this person, and Sagittarius, and my God, this completely resonates for me. They're healing you. That's healing. That's love healing right there, not the bottom. Thank you, Spirit. Nine of Wands. Wow. Wow. Knight of Wands here is their reaction to you. And I told you, Sagittarius, they're absorbing. God damn. Huh. Wow. This is so powerful. Thank you, Cross Watcher. Literally, thank you. Wow. This is them. They are healing you, Sagittarius, by absorbing your pain. It's some kind of alchemy. It's beautiful. And the Wheel of Fortune, you have a soul contract. Man, it's your destiny. This is your soulmate. This was decided and written before time. Yeah, I talk about how time is a lie in the soul tribe reading today. I'm sorry, it's so emotional. The feeling now, this is gone. That terrible feeling is gone. And what do I feel now? So much gratitude. It's tears of gratitude. It's like, thank you, thank you. You know, it's like if you see those hokey things where the kid hobbles up on crutches and that preacher puts his hand on there and the kid throws the crutches and walks and he's like, thank you, thank you. It's that kind of feeling. But back to your person here, Pisces, Sag energy, this person bringing to you, your mirror. Okay, you deserve this. Okay, it's a Wheel of Fortune, you know, it's out of your hands anyway. What they're doing is out of their hands. They're okay. They have this energy to give. You'll find that this is your reading. Your person's got the biggest heart you've ever seen in your life, Sagittarius. Tell me that is true. Leave a comment. Tell me the person you're involved with. And if you're single, this is who's coming. And God damn, you're lucky. Okay? You're going to find that you're going to say to yourself or think to yourself, this person has the biggest heart of anyone I've ever met in my entire life. And this is your advice from Spirit. In the Two of Wands, this is not any kind of choice, because I don't really see, well, you do have a choice. You always have free will. You could say no. You'd have to be, I don't know, you'd have to be literally insane. You'd have to have like a brain tumor impacting some part of your brain that has to do with reason to say no to something like this. So, someone that, if you're, here's the deal. This is the number 3 position, shows how you are, Sagittarius, reacting to your person in this relationship. And if anyone in the world is making you feel like the sun, that's a keeper. I mean, friend, lover, really, that's a keeper. And it's a no-brainer, right? And I'm not even worried that they're showing up as the 9 of Swords, of the 9 of Wands, on their knee. You really took it out of them. And they did it out of love, and I told you, it's fine. It's soul contract. What this is Spirit is saying, you have to now believe in this. And the timelines, I keep saying, they're shifted. And this is you accepting that things are different now. Now, what's different now? You're not in the Five of Swords. Your heart is open. You're different now, Sagittarius. What is the world? It's us. And if we're different, what's different? The world. Logic. Wow. And the Eight of Cups. Now, this is their advice from Spirit. And I think, too, this is a very spiritual person you're dealing with here. Both of you, I compare, you to them, your reaction to them and their reaction to you once they're in the relationship compared. And this is comparing Spirit's advice. And in both instances, you're being advised to let something go. With your person, it's something emotional. With you, it's like a choice of taking an action. And maybe you're with this Five of Swords, maybe Sagittarius, you're in the habit of self-sabotage of something good, because there ain't nothing better. So if you're in the habit of self-sabotage, you're going to attack that full on. But that's gone now. The sun just wipes it out. And this is you taking action now, which I believe would be taking action forward with this person here. It gives you this sun energy too. And this, your person, you see that this is facing away from the reading over to the Wheel of Fortune. This goes so deep. As you two come together, and as they heal your broken heart, Sagittarius, frankly, put it like that, as this person literally heals your broken heart, something that you literally did not even consider as a possibility in the world until we went through this portal energy on 8/8, and it boom, and your gift with the universe, what Oprah brought you, was a healed heart. And there's a karmic debt. It's not just that it's debt. It puts it in those stupid terms. There's a balance that's achieved. There's an energy balance. You guys were meant to do this, and now you're gonna. If you still have free will, and you could go into the relationship, but keep take this energy with you, or this is your choice, A or B, one or the other, and go. Or go into the relationship and leave this behind. Highly suggest that. I believe that's what the universe is suggesting here for you in terms of this relationship. And with your person, what they're going to leave behind is all their emotional baggage too. Because, when you have the sun energy, even though they're Nine of Wands, because you took it out of them, they got to be feeling it too. I mean, the sun shines on the 7th house. If you have 7th house energy or 7th house sun, it said that you can't see yourself because it's like the sun's always on your back. So now you're shining on them either way because you're the sun here. Now let's get advice from Spirit. This is for the relationship as a whole. Wow. The Hierophant. Stability, marriage, long-term committed relationship. This is the advice from Spirit for this relationship as a whole. The first 6 cards are kind of synastry in looking at it from an astrology point of view. The dynamics between you guys, boom, 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 boom. Here, this is like the composite chart. I don't know how to read this other than you need to, the advice is like a blessing. And I told you, this is not only marriage and all that in the church, it's divine guidance. This is a divine blessings. This is a divinely blessed union. I mean, look at the glow coming, This is a gift from God. This is a gift from God. Wow. And this is the outcome. And it's Virgo energy. Look at where Virgo is, particularly maybe in your composite chart, as a couple comes to mind. um, I think is where this is going to be the most relevant. But you're going to be married, and you're going to be a couple, at least at the beginning, who stays to themselves. The Hermit energy very strongly wants to understand itself. This is understanding ourselves, understanding every part of our inner self, conscious and unconscious, getting down to it, focusing upon us. It's fantastic work. It's the spiritual work. And I believe that what you two, this is the Hermit, look at this, Major Kana, coming over the Hierophant. This is your relationship. You're coming together in a union, and it doesn't mean you're not going to have sex, okay? But you're coming together in a union that's for spiritual purposes. And as a couple, my sense is probably both of you have already done the spiritual work. You're both spiritual people. Now, the nature of your relationship is you're going to do, you might have a Virgo ascendant in your composite is my thought. But you're coming together to do this work as a couple now. And this is the good work. This is each one of you taking responsibility. Probably you've already done it. Each one of you knowing yourselves, having done that work, and now bringing it into a relationship and bringing a relationship into this beautiful, deep, balanced, real nature. And I think it will mean, possibly could just mean a long honeymoon. Or that you will have a lot of time spent together, alone together, kind of like the Hermit does. And it'll be exactly for similar reasons. It's like you need time for everything to gel, to come together in this very deep way, where you're getting to know each other. You're getting to know each other's real selves. The 7th house is not the real self. That's the 8th house. You notice it usually doesn't come to a year or so later. When the romance phase is over. This is you guys now are jumping right in. You're into the 9th house. I mean, I hate to mix it up here. You know, this is Virgo. But this is, you're going right to the spiritual level with this. In the 8th house, you're going into that depth. You know, it's not just a shallow union. It's like you guys are getting together to do something, to accomplish something spiritual. This is a highly guided, the Wheel of Fortune, the Hierophant here, highly guided, and you're reacting with the Sun. Everything is really good, Sagittarius. Let me know. 5 of Swords, goodbye to 5 of Swords. Thank you, guys.